up.
Lower!
Are you sure this is the way?
They have landing trackers here. They have patrol squadrons. You've got to stay in the canyon. Keep it low.
The way Gareth described Bodhi Rook to me was as the guy in a war movie that isn't supposed to be in a war movie. He's kind of found himself in this situation. And he said, look, there's a lot of people in this kind of team, in the Rogue One team, that are warriors by trade. And this is what they do, and they're mercenaries. But he thought it would be really interesting to have someone as part of that ensemble who really doesn't do this for a living, who really finds themselves in this situation, and is alarmed by the stakes that they're facing, and yet still has to kind of find the strength to kind of step up to the plate and make themselves valuable to the team. So I thought that was kind of an interesting angle in as well, to kind of, rather than just having a kind of ensemble of superheroes, you've got quite a mixed bag of different personalities, and in a way to kind of play maybe an everyman.
On your right!
There's a 26% chance of failure.
How much further? I don't know, I'm not sure. I never really come this way, but we're close. We're close, I know that.
Well, now there's a 35% chance of failure.
I don't want to know. Thank you.
I understand.
Gareth seemed to have a very distinct vision for this film. It seems that he wanted to tell a story that sat very proudly and comfortably within the Star Wars universe, but also visually and in terms of its tone and its feel was quite distinct. And he kept talking about kind of war movies and the kind of slightly rugged, raw, almost handheld feeling that you get with some of those films. So that seemed to me, again, to be a really fresh, exciting combination. You know, you get someone like Gareth who's come from both having directed films with a very, you know, that DIY aesthetic with his first film, and then also something like Godzilla, this kind of massive, you know, kind of beast, and kind of to combine those two aesthetics, to kind of take the resources and the world and the mythology of Star Wars, which is so rich, and marry that with that almost kind of scrappy DIY aesthetic, that kind of real rugged war movie feel. That seemed to me to be really, really brave and a really cool idea.
Now! Put it down now!
The wind!
If you keep going, you'll be right over the shuttle depot! Watch out! Hey!
It's something we've all grown up with, you know. It's a mythology that we all share. It kind of belongs to the world, you know. We all grow up in its shadow and in awe of this thing that's been created, and to be asked to kind of enter into it and be a part of it is, I think it is a bit nerve-wracking and humbling and very exciting. So yeah, it hasn't worn off. The novelty of being in a Star Wars film hasn't worn off, and hopefully it never does.